Welcome to our Digital Entrepreneur Live Talk. Get ready to be inspired, learn with us, and take action for the future God is preparing for you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for another episode for this 90 days Go Live challenge. Today is the day three, and today we will be talking about gratitude for health, my body, my work, and my life. But of course, before we dive into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, living here in Maine, USA. Before I started this business, I was a volunteer firefighter, fitness coach, and a full time healthcare worker. On top of those pretty much three jobs, I was still living paycheck to paycheck, burned out, and tired of the daily grind. And I realized that I need something that could supplement that daily grind. And then I prayed and I asked God's guidance, the opportunity that I can do at home without going to work. And God led me into this amazing business, the online business that changed hundreds and thousands of people's lives across the globe. And now we will be talking, we're not going to talk about business, but of gratitude for health. But of course, before we dive into this topic, I'm going to give a chance to my business partner here to introduce herself before we dive into this topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining this live.
Hi, sis. Thank you so much. And yes, hello, everyone. We're back again to our daily episode, Digital Entrepreneur Business Live Talk. And today we're going to be, our topic today is about gratitude for health, body, my work, and my life. And before we dive in onto the topic, I'm going to share a little bit of myself. I'm just like everybody else. I work full time as a forklift driver, and I've been in a corporate job for almost 19 years now. And yes, living paycheck to paycheck is not really, as an immigrant, it's not really enough for us, because as Filipinos, we always help our family financially. You know, Yun talaga ang ating mga our hindi naman natin responsibilidad, but yun talaga yung ating uh, culture, that we help our family. And then uh, yung mga bills natin dito sa US, hindi talaga sapat yung paycheck na galing sa, sa full-time job. And also too, why I joined the business, because I want my time back. And I just realized that, when I want to visit my family back home, yun talaga ang pinaka malaking hadlang na hindi tayo makauwi sa Pilipinas, because of our finances. And also wala ako talagang oras, walang time, walang sapat na time to go back to the Philippines. And yun talaga ang nakapag wake up ko sa akin, that if you wanna spend time with your family, lalo na yung mga parents natin, mga siblings natin, this is the way that we can get our time back, and also we for our financial stability. So marami po talagang ways that we can start our business, and this is the business that really I can see the potential, that really provides me the time freedom that I'm looking for. And my name is Teresa, and I'm a digital business owner and mentor based here in Pennsylvania, and I'm originally from Philippines.
Thank you so much, Sister Asa, for joining this live. And of course, guys, I'm sure a lot of people also want to go home, but cannot because of finances. And also, like, breadwinner, if you're a breadwinner out there, and if you are like tired and burned out of the daily grind and you're looking for a way out, there is hope. There is hope. And that's why we are here. And that's why we also share this opportunity daily, because this business help us, and not just us, but hundreds and thousands of people across the globe. The potential of this business is huge. It's just a matter of checking in if this fits into your interest, of how this business can help your life, and not just your life but your family as well. So today our topic is about gratitude for health, the things that most of us don't realize how important our health is until our body forces us to slow down. For example, like, working even when we're tired. This is pretty common. A lot of us working 2 to 3 jobs and picking up overtime as much as possible because we think, we feel like we needed to work more, and ignoring pain because bills still need to be paid. Like when our body really try to give us a sign, a signal that there is something. It's just like a robot can be broken and there is some problems. So as our health, so when we feel the pain and the aches, that's a sign to take care of something. And then feeling guilty for resting. That's me. Sometimes I always say that resting is a waste of time, but no, that's not true. We should give time to rest, and enough, give our body like to pretty much like charge. The cell phone goes down, the battery goes down, and we have to charge them. It's just the same as our body. We need to give time to recharge. So and I'm not sure if a lot of you or who's watching this, if you sisters also do this, like, I'll take care of myself later. But always remember, later becomes never. We get exhausted and we get busy. There's so many things to do. So for our audience who if you are watching right now, and always remember, if you feel tired, your body means giving you signal that there is something that you need to slow down or you need to take care of. Do not ignore that. And please don't say these words of I'll take care of myself later, because later becomes it's too late. you know if there's something, the pain, something that bothers you, that's not normal. We should give some time to take a deep breath and pause. Let's go for the body. There is a technical issue since yesterday's is, I don't know why, but for let's talk about the body. Our body is very very important. That's why, like, when it comes to our physical, mental, and emotional. Physical is that sometimes we need to maybe exercise or go for a walk or get enough sleep. you know we need to build that as well, because we cannot function correctly in our daily life if we don't have enough energy, if we don't feel like we have energy or the strength. And lack of sleep is very important, because sometimes there is a lot of people here that when did you ever experience this, is when were at work but then you're sleeping? Na-experience nyo ba yun?
Yeah. So
So
like, is that an echo?
wala man. So
So
yes, go ahead, sis.
yeah, yes, yes, like I work, especially pag more overtime. That means like sometimes you don't really realize that you're falling asleep. You just like all of a sudden, because I think you're too tired. You're just
Yeah.
standing there, and all of a sudden you're like you just fall asleep, and then like especially when something like when you're holding your phone and you just drop your phone and you realize like, oh my god, I'm sleeping. So that's why you have to be aware also that not just like work, in our mind, that we have to take care of also our body. Sometimes we need to understand that our without our body, we're not in a good health. We cannot really, like you mentioned, we cannot function.
Yes.
So
Yes. And for mental guys, this is like, when we're like stressed, or overthinking or burned out. This when it comes to our mental is really, they'll get experiences in my life, because that's also caused from lack of sleep, lack of uh,
Is that on my end?
energy, responsibility. Oh my goodness, that was a big pause. So yes, when it comes to mental stress, a lot of people here, if it's become severe, always remember to ask help. There is a lot of professional um, that can help you, because this is not good. That could drag you down. This is very serious, when it comes to like burnout and not just mental struggles. There is so many mental struggles that causes people to end their life. Always remember that you are not alone. Be open. Be open to maybe someone that you love, like your parents, your sisters. Be open. I know this is not easy to for me to give advice, but if you undergo or been this uh, uh, problems, reach out. Feel free to reach out, because you cannot solve this alone, and this is serious problem. And emotional. So like sometimes most of us, like we tend to like, if you are one of those impatient, so we need to be patient sometimes. And not just in life, because always remember, nothing you can do. For example, you stuck on traffic and we become so impatient, Sister Teresa, but nothing we can do. You can go walk. When you're stuck in the middle of the traffic and you try to get into this appointment, but nothing you can do. Well, I wish we can turn our car into helicopter so you can fly and get out of the traffic. But yeah, there is so many things that is out of our control. Like, yeah, when you're stuck in the traffic, or when they're about politics, we don't have the control, and that but stresses you out. So just take a deep breath, and I would say let go, just relax, and always remember, we cannot control a lot of things in life, but what we can stress out, but then it gets into your life. So always try to choose the peace, patience, and joy. I know it's not easy if you're in the situations of negativity mood, or situations of sometimes we go into the season of life, the winter season. So if you're in that, just try it anyway. The only thing you can do is to try, because we are all human, and we go through some seasons or difficult in life situations, but it's temporary. Nothing is permanent. Always remember, health isn't just about looking good. Whatever you see in social media, the perfect six-pack abs, the perfect model, the whatever you see in social media, there is story behind that. It's easy to make a perfect pose and perfect whatever that you see in there. It's about being able to show up for your life, for your daily life. Always remember, there's so many things that you saw on social media that it's you can see, wow, how did end up that way. They're so perfect, they got life, they got, but we don't know the story behind the door, the real story. So our body is not replaceable. It's a gift and a responsibility. Yes, we only have one life, right, Sister Isa? When it's gone, it's gone. Always remember to take care of it. I always say, sometimes I joke around. I say, well, we can just buy a hand in the market and put it together. But of course, we wish we could just shop and buy parts of it, like, but we can't. Our body is not replaceable. We only have one life, and we should take care of our life and the responsibilities to take care of it. So now let's for go ahead, sis, for the body.
Yes, for me, I'm gonna share about that, like my own experience, as a corporate, as a no, when I'm working as a corporate job, it's like working a lot long hours and feeling burnout. That's what we feel like we're like how we take care of our body. Like we na like hindi naman lahat-lahat ay pwede nating gawin, or we always spend our time just to do our work or responsibilities. We forgot to share to keep our health checked. So minsan talaga we always think that working a lot of hours is a healthy way to you know gain extra money, but for we sacrifice our health. So we be grateful that we can go to work, come home. And sometimes we have to be safe also, because if we're not really paying attention for our body, maybe at work, you don't feel that you're ready, like you're not in a good shape, and then something happens to you. So now that you're not going to work now, so you're losing all this time, especially you're wanting more extra income, but yet you're not taking care of yourself. And then you're in that situation, you're doing yourself in a situation that you're doing that financial situation that like you're not gaining anything, because this is the I learned that health is wealth. So we have to, if you're not in a good health, you cannot really do your job. So the more you ignore yourself, like you don't listen to yourself, like this is enough, I need some rest. So if you ignore that, you're gonna pay the price, that you're not gonna go to work because you're laying bed for, instead of you're laying bed, you rest for like like a day or so. That will help you recharge. Since you're not listening to your body, you probably end up like laying in bed for like 2 or 3 weeks just to recover all your whatever your problem in your body, because you ignored it. Since some like I know sometimes I do the same thing. I don't even though I'm tired, but as yet I'm still I can do this. I can go through another day to stay over or work long hours. So sometimes I do that, but and then now you're feeling sick and you will say, I wish I don't do that extra hours. Sometimes we um we don't get that idea until something happened to our body. you know we always regret what after we did the opposite thing. So we just like be aware of ourselves, always respect our body, and like you mentioned, we're not a robot, we're not replaceable. And just be like, just listen when your body needs a rest or need a nap. Just take a nap, a short nap. I think that's the only way that you can recharge or reset your mind and your body. Like as a corporate employee, it's hard to work in a area that you're not aware of your surroundings, and especially with yourself. Your body cannot really that adjust when if you're not in in good mood to work, or you're not in a good health to move to work. So you put yourself in a situation that really can harm yourself. So be aware of yourself, and also take care of yourself, not just work work work. And then we have, and also for me too, we have to get some time to rest.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sister Ressa. And since you already covered the work as well, for always remember, guys, for work, if you sleep, if you get enough sleep, you pretty much can think. We can think better and make a decision better as well. A big rested well that helps us better focus, and then the calming energy that really help us better leadership if you are leading the big company. Always remember, you don't need to work more hours. You need more energy. And also find another streams of income that you can do at home that works 24/7 for you, even if while you're asleep, that can also help you to find down the road that could let go of your stressed out stress job, if you are struggling right now, and then look for another streams of income. Don't stay in that one position. um, Find another way out from that. You can work there temporarily and support the, maybe you just want to start a business or whatever you want to do. Find something that can help you that operates 24/7 and work while you're asleep or while you're in your full-time job. So now let's go ahead with life, um, gratitude for health, about life. So gratitude doesn't really mean life is perfect, as what I mentioned earlier, that whatever you saw outside on social media, it's not about that. It means you notice what's still working. For example, you are being able to walk. That's a big, big uh, thing that we should be grateful, because always remember there is so many people out there that they are fighting to have that one leg because they need to be removed from diabetes, from different kind of disease, and the doctors try to save them. Be grateful that you still can able to walk with that two legs, and then being able to breathe deeply. There is a lot of people out there that they have difficulty of breathing. If there's one wish that they can have in their life is to being able to breathe freely. So if you can still do that, that's a big thing to be grateful for. And then waking up without pain. When you wake up in the morning, you can see the sunshine and you can, with no pain. We often forget the things that's very important in our life. We often forget to be grateful for because we're busy in our daily life. But always remember these things that we're talking right now, the body, work, and life, the gratitude for health is very, very important. Practice that. It's not like it happens overnight. If you are in your regular life that you wake up and you do your tasks directly, pause a little bit and things to try to practice gratitude. Having energy to chase your dream, that really helps everything to go smoother. The path that you are walking right now, it helps you a lot. And what part of, for our audience, if you're listening right now, we would love you to share of what parts of your health are you grateful for today. Like, I know we all have difference. Like, for me, there is so many things that I'm grateful for, that I am still alive, I am able to walk,
Yeah.
everything that works perfectly, and I have the strength to go and do my daily life. So that things is stay a lot. How about you, Sister Teresa? What part of
Oh,
your health are you grateful for today?
for me, like every time I before I get up, I just pause myself, and then when I wake up, as just talking to myself, I'm grateful that I'm still alive because life, like we never think about our life, like it's like a ticking bomb. Whenever, like, we don't know if we still alive next hour, next few hours, or next day. So we always be grateful for something. Like when you're on that stress mood, or not really you're in the bad mood. I always talk to myself, one thing that I'm grateful for, and one thing what is really changed me to that position. So small things, there are always a lot of things that we always grateful, but we always forgot. We don't we always ignore what we have, and what we things that we have already, because of our like we always found something that, like, not really, it's not satisfying for ourselves. We always like ignore that. So for me, small things, I'm always grateful. Things like whatever, big or small, I always be grateful, and that really feels good after that. We always think about anything that other people don't have. We always not comparing ourselves, but just think about people that don't have anything that we have. Always think about other people, that the pain, that you wake up not pain, and the having pain, and a lot of things that we need to be grateful. Just think about it and look back what we have and we don't have from days before that and after. That's we
Yes.
always think of first.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Esther. That's wonderful. And yeah, don't forget yourself, for our audience. So when you before you go to bed tonight, thank your body for one thing. And when you wake up in the morning, think of things that you can be grateful for, and that just one thing. Drink more water. Like if you are not often drinking a lot of water, that is very very important. And go for a short walk or do some stretching when you wake up, and sleep without guilt. Practice that. If you are like workaholic, try to get some good sleep. Taking care of your health is not selfish. It's just stewardship for yourself. Always remember to give that. Because so before we end this live, guys, we are not really talking about business, since our topic is about gratitude for health. Hopefully you learned something from us today. Every little thing that you could pick up in each life and you applied into your life, that helps. God gave you this body so you could live fully, not just survive. So if you're stressing out right now and of living paycheck to paycheck, tired, burnout, whatever situations you are or season in life you are, um, that is just temporary. Just pause and take a deep breath and think of something way out, and think positive. What you want to do in your life, what really you want to achieve in life, and then from there try to reach out. Be, and always remember yourself is your body is your priority to take care of. When you take care of your health, your dreams will last longer. Whatever dreams you are working right now, for us as business owner, we're working on achieving that time freedom and financial freedom. And also, yeah, we have to remember to take care of ourselves. Your body is the vehicle for your purpose. So we have to take care of it. Your future depends on it. If without your body, there is no future. Without your body, there is no um, vehicle that would help you. You have to fully take care of that. That's the only one thing that you have that is very, very important in this world. Do you have anything to add on, Sister Reza, before we end this live?
I'll just be grateful, and yeah, like it's not overnight to change your mindset. All starts with small things, one day at a time, and just believe in yourself. That's all.
Thank you so much, Sister Reza, for joining this live today. And thank you, everyone. Hopefully, you learned something from us. And as what we always end up our live here, that if you are looking for some opportunity that can change your life in the long run, feel free to Google our website here. And once you Google that, you will receive the opens the registration. It's a free registration. Just put your name and email address, and you will have access to our free workshop that explains how the business work. And if you feel that this opportunity fits into your life and you like what you see, proceed to the next steps, and then we will guide you from there. We will be happy to walk you through this amazing journey and guide you every step of the way. Thank you so much for this, and hopefully you learned something today. Thank you, Sister Esa.
Thank you, sis. God bless.
I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working 2 jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's worked for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my...
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic...
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family and building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners.